Welcome to another episode on the Author Influence Podcast. I'm your host, Desiree Lee. On this channel, I'm here to keep you inspired and help you grow as an author with better content marketing and online video to expand your reach on social media. Thank you so much for supporting my channel so that I can continue to provide you with free content each and every week. Have you ever wondered why self-published authors fail within the first year? I mean, there are millions and millions of self-published authors. I mean, there are a lot of books. I went on Amazon and I saw so many books, especially in different genres. It's not 1 million books in one genre. It's like millions of books in every single genre. And I said to myself, I wonder why some of these self-publishers, especially self-published authors who come to me, why is it that their books fell in the first year? I mean, statistically, self-published authors only sell about 250 to maybe a little under 1,000 books of their first year of being published. And I came to the conclusion after speaking with over 500 authors each and every year and helping them publish their books, and also inside of our authors and business membership group, I came to the consensus that a lot of them give up too soon. A lot of authors, they will publish their books, they'll market it, they'll get excited, they get pumped up, they get a few book reviews, they sell a few books, and then year number 2, you barely hear about them. Year number 3, you really don't hear about them. And year number 4, hey, you forgot that they even published a book. It's like, really? Like, you guys just published a book and don't want to promote it anymore? And so I want to encourage you guys who are listening, especially our authors who are influencers, that you have to continue to promote your book as much as you can and as often as you can. And because you give up too soon, you're letting your competitor, who may update the content or put one extra new tip inside of their book, especially if you guys are in the same genre, and then you wonder why they're selling more books than you. Of course, the book cover does play a part of it. Of course, the editing does play a part of it. Of course, building an audience plays a part of it. And you have all these different components that definitely help you increase your book sales and also your reach to a new audience, and also to expand the audience that you already have. But giving up too soon is not an option for you, especially as a self-published author. The difference between you as a self-published author and a traditional publishing company is that the traditional publishing company does everything for you. They do the marketing, they do the advertising, they do the promoting, they even set you up a book tour. And as a self-published author, you find yourself have to do all these things on your own, which is not a bad thing. I mean, take it from me. I mean, I know all self-published authors don't do things the way I do them, but I didn't have that traditional publishing company backing me when I first published my book in 2014. And 6 years later, being that it's 2020 right now, I sold more books, from speaking engagements to hosting my own book tour to doing live stream broadcasts to online marketing, Facebook ads, also Amazon ads too as well. And my whole mindset was, how do I reach a larger audience? How do I reach new people? Because if you fall into this trap, you're finding yourself, especially after the first year, that you're marketing your book to the same people. You're marketing your book to the people who've already purchased your book. And what you want to do is encourage those who've purchased it to help you reach new people. Help them tell their friends and their family members and their constituents and also their coworkers about your book to reach more people. And that's where you need to get more creative. Also, too, another thing to look at is, as a self-published author, is to remember that your book is not for the person right now. So even though my book has been out for 6 years, and it's in regards to prison prevention, I remember when I published it in 2014, those young individuals, those teenagers, those 9th graders, those 10th graders, they are young adults right now. And so, especially in the school system, every year is a new group of kids. It's a new group of teenagers, this new group of problems. It's a new group of different things. And if your book has solutions that extend beyond the year that you have published your book, you're in a great position. You're in a really great position. So as you have written your book and also publish it, remember that your book, even though my book was published in 2014, it's not just for people who had those similar experiences in 2014. I mean, they have them now in 2020 and 10 years later from now. And so because of that, I cannot be stagnant or give up, or because I didn't see it, maybe not having success the way I thought I was going to have success, and stop right in the middle of your peak or the height of it. You cannot stop promoting your book. You promote your book forever. I mean, take the famous author Florence Shen. Florence Shen published her book, The Game of Life and How to Play It, in 1928. And yet, in 2020, I purchased a copy of her book on Amazon.com. Now, what if she decided not to publish that book in 1928? What if throughout all of these years, the individual, the publisher, also her family and friends, did not promote the book from then? So even though she wrote it in 1928, yet it wasn't for the people that were just born or living in 1928. It's for the young, business entrepreneur in 2020. So keep that in mind, that your book is not just for the year that you published it. Don't let your book stay on the shelf forever. It may be for the person 10, 20, 50 years from now. So keep sharing your book. Keep sharing your book. Keep talking about your book. Keep posting your book until the right person gets it in their hands. Do not stop too soon. If you're saying, hey, look, I posted an ebook, what should I do next? Hey, look at one of my other videos on what to do next. We have a video series here on my YouTube channel, letting you know what to do next to maybe translate the book in another language so you can reach a whole new audience. Maybe, do an audio book and you can reach a whole new audience. You have to get a little bit more creative on how you're going to keep sharing it, talking about it, posting it until the right person gets it. Listen, this way, if you do exactly what I'm sharing with you right now, you will get seen, you will get heard, and you will get discovered. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. You will get seen, you will get heard, and you will get discovered. Okay? So, I hope you guys are not one of those authors who have published your book and you haven't seen any results, or maybe you stopped too soon. Make sure you guys subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure you click that notification bell. Make sure to let me know your book title inside of the comments. I would love to support you. I am Desiree Lee, and I look forward to connecting with you on all social media platforms. Until next time, do the best you can until you can do better. I believe in you.